Well, there you go. That's usually how that works. Hey, how are you? Quibbs, how are you?
Guys, it's been a long day. I just ate for the first time, and this is my first water, and I feel like I overdid it.
Yeah? You feel like you ate a little bit too much?
Yeah. I ate really fast.
I did too. You were probably trying to keep up with me. That's my that's a disease of mine, unfortunately. I really need to. It's the most embarrassing thing currently that's still a part of me, but I gotta, it's the hardest thing to break. I eat so fast. It's just bizarre.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Hey, viruses. Kim is blue. Shelly's here. Hockeytown John. Mods, thank you for being here. Matrix Rabbit. Shelly Kelly. Miss Pie.
Eleanor.
Ellie J.
Happy birthday.
Flyers Girl, thank you. Oh, is it somebody's birthday?
It is.
Happy birthday.
It's Ellie J's.
I love that.
I do too.
I had fun shopping earlier too, Katie. Little old me, Joey Girl, Liz Tricks. I hope you're feeling better.
Was Liz Tricks under the weather?
She was not feeling so good.
Sorry to hear that.
Peace lady. Joey Girl, I hope you get better, girl. Gemini Girl, I live for now. B Pickle, Rogue Hedgie, Trish Ryan, my other's keeper. We're Facebook friends now.
Nice.
Yeah. Yarn Prepper, Yorkie Mom, P Taylor. Kid just jumped down, or he would.
And dropped right on her lap. I mean, on her side, really.
Catherine DeVage, that is so funny. Barefoot April. Layla, the Chipotle was good, but I really don't. Hey, Lumen, I don't eat it a lot because it's heavy. It's a lot of carbs, and it just kind of makes me tired, and it sits and doesn't move. Lori Ellingson, Trish Ryan, Ashley T, Sam Fibrofox. What was it about today, Sam Fibrofox? You said something about today earlier in my live, and I can't remember what it was. Is it your birthday? I don't think so. There's something you said. Rachel Roca, Dose of Rose.
Hey, Dose of Rose.
Did you have to eat fast in the clink?
Yeah. You get 10 minutes. So that's from the time that you step inside the door until the time you have to step out the other side. So that's waiting in line, getting your food, sitting down, eating it, clearing it, and leaving. You got 10 minutes. So it's really fast.
That is fast. Hey, Mara Mello. There's our friend Mara. We ate with her last week.
Hello, Mara.
Also, Dose of Roses in here.
Mm-hmm.
What was I just saying? Oh, Anita Card's here. I love
Hello, Anita Card.
Judy Lee, Little Flower.
You know what?
I don't eat fast.
I went outside and threw the ball with Huxley. That's what you're seeing with the
you
color.
do? Yeah. Wow.
I spent a decent amount of time outside. We would have probably kept doing it, but the sun started.
Is that the lighting, or is the top of your head that red? And I never noticed.
You hadn't noticed it. Yeah, I hadn't noticed. I just looked healthy for a change. Is probably what it was. You know?
I also just think my eyes have been half open since I got home.
You think?
Uh-huh.
Well, that could be it.
So, Tommy, speaking of Chipotle, hey, Robin W., Susie Fitz, Sandra. Hey, Lynn Sanity.
Is that so? No, I'm sorry, real quick. No, the reason that they do the 10-minute thing is because if you think about lunch, right, and how long a person, I mean, what you would consider like a lunch time, and you've got 9 units that you got to move through there. And on top of that, you've got 2 different groups that have to be fed separately because they're at work. Like all of the people that work in any of the large departments have to go and eat first. So it's like 11 groups of people that you got to feed. So you just don't have a lot of time. It gives you a little under 2 hours to feed everybody. And it's the way it is.
Hey, Ruthie Brown.
That
does suck. You would think in prison you'd have all the time in the world to eat. What else are you doing?
But listen, there are times that's actually the case. Like when you're in the special management unit, or the whole, they feed you in your cell. And then you can take all the time you want because they don't come back to pick up the trays for usually a couple of hours.
I like that. That's where I would like to be. Hey, Rhonda.
Yeah, but if you're in general population, you have to actually leave to go eat. And
I don't think I'm a candidate for prison for that reason alone. 10 minutes is not going to be enough. I don't do so well pooping either. So I don't know that prison's the place for me.
I don't think you would do well. I think the pooping thing would be your biggest problem.
Well, maybe I'd lose a little weight.
Well, the food's really bad. I mean, as far as like that would be really bad too, because there's not a lot that would be in your wheelhouse. Everything that they cook is disgusting. Like, honestly, everything is bad. It's just that there are some degrees of not as bad.
But I can get a vegetarian meal, right?
Yeah, you can get a vegetarian meal. There's a lot of peanut butter in the vegetarian diet. They replace all of the meat that you would normally get with peanut butter. So you get peanut butter at every meal. So even if you're not eating peanut butter,
What if you're allergic to peanuts?
then they would figure out something else. And we had people that were allergic to peanuts, and I used to order them stuff like hummus. They eat a lot of hummus.
I love hummus.
Yeah, I do too.
The style options in prison wouldn't accommodate me.
Oh, wow.
It wouldn't work
I didn't
for
even
me.
think about that.
Well, I've said this many times. Like, I can't bring my jewelry.
No.
I can't wear makeup.
Nope.
I can't do my skincare.
Well, you can do makeup, but it comes
no.
it comes out of a bag of Skittles.
Hi, Charlie Ann.
The dog gets a different name every 3 minutes.
Oh, Glenda. Hey, you can't do your skincare routine?
If you have a bag of Skittles.
No, skincare.
No,
That's not makeup.
No, you can. They sell stuff.
Hey, Mary Barons.
But I don't think you're getting an apricot scrub or anything.
So, yeah, can you French tuck your scrubs?
No. They're pretty serious about anything that you do to alter the look. And we didn't get scrubs. We got.
Do you have any idea how bad my skin would look if I couldn't take care of it?
Like every guy in prison, I would imagine.
Yeah, but men don't have to look good.
That's true. We don't.
Like, I want to care about my skin, so I can't there. I'm not allowed to.
Well, I mean, they sell soap.
That's a right that's taken away.
They sell soap. There are things that they sell, but they don't sell.
Do they sell vitamin C serum?
No, there's no vitamin C serum. Definitely not vitamin C serum. Sorry. 3 hot and a cot, and that's all. Yeah, it's the Ritz-Carlton for sure. That's really what they provide you food, and you do get clothing. We do everything we can to not wear any of the clothing that they give you. You could use a strawberry or raspberry for lipstick, says Sherry. They use Skittles, is what you see people use a lot.
I mean, I definitely look deathly awful if I don't have some blush on. It's scary. I don't know that you've ever seen it, but you got to slap a little rouge on my cheeks. So,
hello, Lisa Trimble. I have not seen that as yet.
Hello, whine a little bit. What are you flirting about?
I wasn't flirting.
Well, you sure weren't, because you haven't flirted all day.
You haven't been here all day.
Yeah, but I've been here for a little bit.
Wow, it's just not true.
I haven't received anything.
I don't know that's really the key.
Honestly, truth. That's probably why I'm not in the best mood.
You think that I haven't been.
You could make it sizzle a little bit.
Okay, well, we'll amp it up. I didn't. It's a little bit more difficult when you're not here.
Not really. I have a phone, and you can send text messages.
Well, Hux and I were busy throwing a football.
What if I got a text that said something like, "Did you know you were cute?" That would have made my whole day.
I'm pretty sure that you got that text. You just haven't looked. I'm
pretty sure that would have made my whole day. Miradira, thank you so much. She knows how to do it.
It's truthfully.
You got to get your yard time in to get your cheeks rosy.
There's a lot of truth to that.
Can I get a boyfriend in prison?
There are people who decide that they're going to be mates in there. Yeah.
No, I want like a prison guard. Can I?
Oh, I would imagine that would be pretty easy to pull off.
Really?
Yeah, I really think that's not a difficult thing. That's usually something that doesn't take a whole lot of effort.
I still got it.
No, there's no question.
Really?
Yeah, you definitely still got it. I don't think you want to start dating a prison guard, though.
Well, what other options are there? The warden. You're right. I was not thinking. Definitely the warden.
No, you don't want to date the
warden. Oh, yeah.
No, you don't.
A little position of power, but not too much, but just enough on a Friday night.
Shot caller, right? You want a position of power? That's what you want.
That's what I want. Yeah. Does he have a girlfriend?
Well, no, usually not. If he takes a girlfriend on the yard, he would no longer be the shot caller. They frown on that because the girlfriends all have penises.
What?
Yeah, there are no girls there, so it's mostly.
Hold on. I don't want the shot caller. I'm never going to see him. I want to date the warden because he can come in anytime he wants, and I hope he visits a lot.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing.
Can he come eat lunch with me?
Probably.
I love this.
And you're going to dig the body style because they all look exactly the same.
I don't know what that means.
It means you don't see these guys particularly buff.
You know,
Wardens
everybody.
tend to be about 100 pounds, 150 pounds overweight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
See, you like that?
Let me ask.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Let me ask you this, because I'm already building up a fantasy here.
Okay.
So can he can eat lunch with me? Can he bring me a bean burrito from Taco Bell?
You'd have to take that up.
You know what I love about this?
What's
Everybody's going to be jealous of me because I'm dating the warden.
Yeah, you'll be real popular among the other.
I love this. Can he bring treats?
As long as he doesn't get caught.
Like gummy bears?
Yeah, they're not
like
usually...
the gummy bears you bought me the other day and then you ate.
You know what? Did I call first?
Strike two.
I said, hey, I'm thinking of eating these. And you said,
go ahead.
You said, knock yourself out. I'm not even hungry and I'm celebrating.
I said, I don't have a choice.
That's not what you said. You're so rotten, people. If you knew, she does this all the time. She likes to come here and pretend that, and then, you guys will. 3%,
That's not how it
3% will reach out.
I like this idea. Can I call him Chip?
I don't think the warden's going to put up with you doing any kind of thing. I've never met one with a sense of humor yet.
But he's a large man?
They're usually overweight, yeah.
Can I go into his office?
You probably would imagine that you could pull that off.
Oh my God.
You wouldn't be alone, though.
Excuse me?
You're never alone. The warden doesn't bring people in alone.
He brings his girlfriend.
No, he brings the captain. They're paranoid that they're going to get attacked, because they do get attacked all the time. Yeah, all the time.
I'm kind of into this.
I was there at Victorville when.
Did you eat all those too?
No.
Can I have one?
Absolutely. And a warden named Calvin Johnson. Remember the guy's name? How's that? They cut him from his belt to his shoulder, went all the way across, and it was really vicious. It was.
I love you, Dylan.
Ugly.
From T-Bell, cutie.
There you go.
Yeah, that's I'm liking this. I'm liking this story. This could be based on a movie. I could make it in prison if I was dating the warden and he brought me special treats, and I got to go hang out in his office and file, do file work.
You'd have a lot of competition, though.
Excuse me?
One thing. Well, you'd have a lot of competition.
No, because he liked me the most.
Well, but I'm just saying, every girl in there is kind of hoping she can score the warden.
Why didn't you say that in the beginning? You just ruined it for me.
I thought it was kind of assumed. I mean, he is the top of the food chain. That's why I suggested maybe you go for somebody else, Maybe the coach. They usually have a coach who runs the gym. He's usually in really good shape. He's not 150 pounds overweight. Usually knows yoga.
Are you wanting me to try to go back to the skinnier dudes?
I'm just saying maybe you...
I've only dated fat men.
Well, then maybe you should give the other one a try. Right? You might like it.
They don't tend to like me.
You know something? I don't think you've given them a chance. I think it's much like younger men. And I don't think you've given either a chance.
Thank you.
What you've been doing? No, what you've been doing is you've been saying, "All right, this is the group I'm going after," and then you kind of put blinders on, right? And you didn't really check.
Yeah, but here's the thing: yoga instructors are not into me because I have fupas and chalupas.
So once again, not only do you know what every guy thinks, but every yoga instructor. Well, this is one yoga instructor that you do not know what he thinks. How's that? I'm a yoga instructor, and you don't know what I think.
Well, tell us, Scoville.
I don't pick my girls based on their weight.
We're not talking about your girls. We're talking about me.
Well, you are. You are a married woman.
Thick?
What's that? I wasn't going to say thick, but in the very near future, we will. Wow, the rock has been thrown for distance.
Would you say a bit of a thick?
Would I say that you're thick? No, I would not say that you were thick. Sometimes you act a little thick.
Would you call?
Oh, are we not talking about the same thing? Usually, it's when we're on the show, and you're usually acting thick intentionally so that you can have fun at my expense.
Would you call me a bit of a chub?
No, I would not call you a bit of a chub.
Okay.
I wouldn't call anybody except Kid a bit of a chub.
Love you, Analytical Blarney. Thank you.
Thank you, Analytical Blarney.
So what you're saying is, I'll be the inmate. You be the yoga instructor. But see, I can't go for him because he's a dude. Like the warden's the only guy who can climb.
What do you mean he's the only guy?
No, he's got the power. What the hell is a yoga instructor? He doesn't have any power.
I got news for you. right? I got news for you. When you're in prison, the guy with the keys has got power. Doesn't matter what job he has. If he's got keys, he's got power because everything he says goes. If they tell you, you know,
Does he
that's
have
it.
an office that I can go hang
he
out?
absolutely has an office.
Wait, he's a coach?
Yeah, he's got an
That
office.
could work for me.
Got
too.
a good size office actually. Got a couch in there. Yep. He's got a pretty pimpy office. I've worked in at least 3 different.
I'm just trying to get a boyfriend.
Yeah,
Do you get
physical education departments. Well, those are the guys that are in shape. Those are the guys you're looking for. You don't necessarily have to keep hunting people who are 150 pounds overweight. Maybe you should maybe pick a guy that's a little bit thinner, maybe a little bit younger.
Yeah, but skinny. Do skinny guys like chub?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, depending on who the person is. They don't pick. Not every guy goes, all right, tell me exactly what your height and weight is before we get started. I mean, I think you really have men completely.
You say that, but then when you get naked and it starts flapping around, it can get gross quickly.
You've spent a decent amount of time thinking about this. I promise you, way more than
thinking about it and hearing it. It flaps around.
Way more than than your hypothetical guy who I assure you doesn't care. Also, do you know that there are people out there for whom that is exactly what they're looking for, right? There are people who prefer
a fupa and a chalupa.
Absolutely. And as I said, when I was on prison yards, they sell they're Kodak photos, right? Because you can't tell someone they can't have Kodak photos sent in.
Dylan's on fire tonight.
Well, there you go. See?
Does that exist, by the way?
Does what exist?
What he just said.
Absolutely.
Accept you without expectations.
Absolutely.
Everybody has expectations.
Well, no, they'll have expectations, but the expectations are not going to be what you think they are. You've built up all of these things in your head, but you don't know who the dude is. For all you know, the guy doesn't give a rat's keister about that. He may have a whole other set of things that he cares about that have nothing to do with appearance. Right?
You're pretty passionate about it.
I'm just saying.
How do you feel about how?
Man, are you trying to speak quibble? The hell was that? She did that once before. It was one of the funniest things. If I had it recorded, I could have made $1 billion. So when Quibs came to visit me in Tucson, you guys have heard this story, but I'm going to say it again because it's just so much fun.
Yes, she is. Analytical Blarney. Yes, she is.
No, she really is. Absolutely incredible. But here we are. Quibs gets sick, super sick. Gives me a small list of things that I needed to go purchase. I get them and I bring them to the hotel. And as I went in to take care of her, you go in the hotel, there's a long hallway. It's like you had a suite or something. It was a nice hotel room. But as you went back to it, she was sort of sprawled and a little whiny. Were you a little whiny? She went, I
was handing you my glasses and I said, please take these. Thank you so much, Crim.
You said, please take these. Is that what you said? Wow. I'll tell you what, it did not
What did you hear?
And then after I looked at her and went, Chris, what did you just say? She picked the glasses up and went, hey. Just like it was a bark, honestly. It was like, hey. And then you just kind of flicked them. And I put the glasses on the table and said, here's your stuff.
I didn't do it like that.
She was speaking in tongues. That is exactly how you did it. And you know it because I called you on it immediately. I said, truthfully, when she did it, I said,
I don't remember anything after it.
I said, Quibble, did you just say, hi? Is that what I said? What? Hey, settle down. That is what I said, though, isn't it? I love that hat.
Doesn't have as much gusto without the rock. You like this hat?
I do.
It's kind of fun.
I like it more than your others. Look back down a second.
I also have it in black, but the black has moons and stars.
I like this one.
This one's summery. It's got seashells.
I can see that.
Should I wear this on the cruise?
I think you should bring more than one on the cruise.
That's a lot of packing, man.
Yeah, well.
You going to come with me?
We already knew that.
Don't confuse healthy boundaries with expectations. You both deserve all the love and acceptance. Do you not love blow drill? I love Dylan.
Well, yeah, there things that I expect.
What was that?
Nothing.
Can you stop stuffing your face, Chubby? That's what she meant to say.
You're right. She short-circuited because she was sick. You nailed that. That's exactly what happened. But she went, yeah. It was one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
I didn't. So stop.
You know you did. You know you did. The reason this is funny is because you know you did. It's not like I waited 2 days to call her on. I said, what the hell did you say? Listen, try that again. What was that? Oh. It was something. It really was. And I'm telling you the truth. It wasn't like it took a long time. I went, huh? Oh yeah, she knows.
Lumen, I'll stop. Oh, it's VTV.
Yes, she's crushing candy. Hello, VTV. We're gonna need to start talking about this 20-minute late thing. You know what I mean? We can let that slide a couple of times, but
Lisa from Jersey?
No, I was referring to VTV. We've been tapping.
Look how many people are late. Jen's late, trying to figure it out. Lisa, nobody panic. I'm here.
You know what? Wow.
What happened to the pinky swear?
What happened? What do you mean? What happened? To
I
the
know,
pinky swear?
Lumen.
What do you mean? What happened to the pinky? What do you mean? You know?
No, you're being a cheater.
Who am I cheating with?
I don't know, but it felt good to just call you out on it.
Yeah, I don't cheat. You got the wrong dude. You got the wrong dude.
You're being a little bit snarky.
Because I mentioned you're speaking in tongues?
And you're not flirting enough.
I was flirting.
And you told me that I wasn't good enough to date the warden.
No. I suggested that it's going to make you unpopular because everybody else in there is probably trying to do that. And, the people in prison get kind of catty. You know what I mean? Like when they find out that you're dating the warden, they might not be happy about it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because he makes all the rules.
Yeah, but he doesn't let you sleep up there. You kind of got to go back.
He's going to make exceptions.
You really got this.
He's going to put a little cot in his office. I'm going to sleep under the desk.
Okay.
You know it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And he's going to bring me hot tamales and dots.
Enchiladas?
No.
I couldn't see it. Don't pick on me. I couldn't see it.
Nobody saw it from my angle.
Nobody. Yeah, that's going to get played back. Kathy, don't do it.
It wasn't funny from that angle. It's got to be your bowl.
It
was funny from my angle. You were like,
it was an optical illusion.
I'm just saying that. Can't think of a better name.
Stop.
What?
I can't do this on demand. Do you see this? I literally have people go, "Hey man, you flirt more. You got to do this."
Yeah, you can and you should. You're a man. Good Lord. All we ask out of you is to flirt.
Wow.
Am I reaching for the stars here? I've been asking you to dial it up for 2 hours. Now I'm starting to get pissed off.
That's not all you asked.
Not to mention, I can date any warden I want.
Yeah, no, but there was more. There was, I remember something about 5 minutes, and I'm not dating anyone.
Well, look at Jane ass, and the warden will have a heating pad on your. I knew he would.
Yes.
And his name's going to be, what should we call him? I'm going to call him Chip for my own personal reasons.
Okay.
But his real name, I want it to be something tough.
Yeah, because Chip is kind of a nickname anyway, so you can get away with that.
Biff Webster.
Biff Webster?
Chuck Steak.
Bart.
Yeah.
Bart Webster.
Bart. That's good, but I call him Chip.
There you go.
Chippy.
Chippy.
Yeah.
Hello, Mary.
Darren.
Thank you. What's that?
Yeah, it needs to be kind of a South name, Darren. It needs to be something like kind of trashy.
No.
Thank you, Mary.
Why does that have to be trashy?
I don't know, because this is my dream.
Oh, okay.
Hank. All right.
That's right. He's with her. He's broke. He drives a Corvette.
No, the warden's going to live there for me, Shell.
Well, here's the deal on that. Usually, if you were to do this right, you'd have to do it right. But
what if the warden is female? That doesn't happen.
I'll take care of it if the warden's female.
Excuse me?
And by that, I mean I'll find you a different warden. I was going to intervene there.
Thin ice.
What were you doing there with the beauty thing? You're already starting. I didn't.
Thin ice.
What did you think I was going to do?
Really thin.
You thought I was going to take the warden? I would not date a warden.
I would.
Yeah, you can.
And he's going to bring me stuff from H&M. He's going to bring
me, now he's really dialing it up. Huh?
He's going to bring me special bras. Hey, DNB.
Wow, very good.
Chuck. Yeah, let's call him Chuck, but I call him Chip.
Chuck works. Chuck is a good solid name. That's a
good save.
Don't help her. Joe Virus, you're going to get me in trouble. Come
you
on,
are
Joe.
in trouble.
No, I'm not. He's kidding.
You're not really doing any favors.
Abort mission. Too late for that.
I've seen it 100 times.
The yoga instructor has more stamina though, Reese.
I get that, B-Pickle, but I don't need stamina.
I got news for you. With the average warden, the two of you couldn't get on a cot. I promise you.
Exactly, Jordy T.
Wardens weigh like 500 pounds, man. And
I'm gonna
a
climb
warden
into
and
his chair.
anyone else on a cot, it's going to be chair two. Chair two. We're talking about.
Fine,
They're
do it
big
on the
men.
floor. What I'm telling you is this:
On the
I
floor
like
of a prison.
big guys, and I like guys with average to small peens, and I like guys that have very low amounts of stamina. I don't want to do anything more than 5 minutes.
See, Katie gets it. Started out with bean burritos, right, from Taco Bell, and now, bless you, she needs $100 bras. Yeah, we're just getting rolling. There was a heating pad. Don't forget that heating pad.
Miradira. Special bras from the warden. I want in.
Well, here's what's crazy. They do sell bras at the store.
Not good enough for me. Chuck is going to bring something different.
I've never actually seen anybody buy them.
By the time I'm done with Chuck, you know what he's going to do? He's going to come in and he's going to be like, I got you 2 different kinds. Which one do you want, hon? That's what's going to happen.
I don't think
You
it's
know why?
Busey. It's more Winford.
You know why? Because Chuck's going to like me.
Is that?
I'm going to bring my special perfume and Chuck's going to.
Wow, they're going to let you bring your special
I
perfume
said
too?
yes.
Good. That's an excellent thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I like that you've picked a really kind of laid back prison. Parchment, have you heard of this one? It's down south, but you actually have to take a boat to get to it, and wardens do spend the night there. Had Taco Bell on. Okay.
Burritos.
New store idea. That's genius, right?
Do you know how
That's
many women
genius.
would flock to that? Burritos
Artisans,
and bras.
artisan burritos and bras.
It's her dream prison.
Yeah.
Look, it can happen.
I had a dream prison too. I just never actually saw it.
I can work some magic with the fellas.
Yeah, I wanted all I wanted was female prison guards, but it never seemed to catch on. I mean, there was a couple of them, but they were very mean. They really like us.
Chuck
can't
and
say I blame
I
him.
are. I guarantee you what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said I was going to get married a few more times. Here's what's going to happen.
Tacos and tatas.
You think you got married in prison? Wait till you see me in Chuck's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what's going to happen? All the prisoners are going to do that thing. They're going to like stand and we're going to walk under them and
That would be lovely.
they're going to throw confetti.
That
that's
would be lovely.
Cut up from napkins.
When I got married, there were 2 other couples. That was it.
Well, not
So
not
they,
at my
they
wedding.
rotated. Yeah, no, at yours. Well, I mean, the
I'm
warden,
marrying the warden.
right?
This is not that. Okay. I'm sorry, but this is going to be pure class.
Jamie Palmer. At least someone's thinking, right?
I like that actually. What are you doing?
Reese and
later?
Tommy, you could role play this.
What are you doing
Get Tommy
later?
a Santa Claus costume.
Are you going to make time for me or not?
Well, I thought, I worked that out. Thought we might be able to work that out.
I
can't imagine why female prison guards.
Why
would
is
be
Reese
mean
going to
you.
prison?
Well, there is that.
I'm not going to prison.
Truthfully, I think that
We'll hold court on the street. I'm not going to prison. You know what I mean?
That's probably.
I'm that hardcore.
I
Bye,
think that's
Shelly.
I think that's probably a good idea. There's not a lot of
Tina Serlin. You
Yes, Reese's prison does sound lovely, doesn't it? You should probably get a hot tub.
in prison?
Yeah.
Oh, you think Chuck's not going to have that waiting for me? Chuck will do anything. I'm telling you.
Wow.
I have skills, and I have wizard sleeves, and
yeah.
they're good ones. They're good ones.
Good.
They've got some fluff in them. They're
Excellent.
fluffed up.
Excellent.
They're puffed up.
Hey, Verbal Boss. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by to say hello. Purple Gritty. Good to see you.
You just wait. If I actually go to prison, this rumor will already be there. Chuck will be waiting.
Careful, you guys are starting to look more like brother and sister. You hear that? Yeah.
Why?
You did that. It wasn't me. I don't do that.
I don't have his schnoz.
Oh yeah, no, it was the picking on your brother thing is what they were commenting on. That
Reese should write erotic romance. You know, that's not a bad story, the prison thing.
Well, you know, it's
I'll tell you right now, you want to talk about sex swings. We won't be in one of those. But we will be in his chair.
You want to talk about sex swings? We won't be in one of those.
But we'll
that was
be
an
in,
interesting delivery.
We're going to be in Chuck's rolly chair.
Yeah.
Getting it done.
Yeah.
He won't be picking anybody else, I promise. I have skills. Power of the P Taylor. That's right.
There you go.
Trish Ryan wants a hubby. Help Reese and Tommy.
Well, there you go.
I don't know that I'm good at that. I'm currently getting rid of one.
Well, let me give you my advice, right? Because this has actually come up recently. If you go the Crim route,
that's
right,
how I went to jail. That's a perfect story.
Make sure you get him about 3 years out. Make sure he's still sober, maybe got a job, that kind of thing, because it's not nice, but we don't make it. The vast majority of us don't. And if they're going to crash and burn, it's usually in the first 3 years. But
if they make it 3 years, best boning sessions you'll ever have.
Is that true?
I'm told.
Is that the word on the tier? Wow.
Sex wings to rolly chairs. That's right. Yeah. A rolly chair. Chuck and I will be in one that supports both of our weight.
Martha Stewart in Martha Stewart prison. Yeah, I think she had a fairly nice one, but I don't think she had a warden that was allowing her to do arts and crafts in his office. Pretty good arts and crafts.
I'm gonna get it done. Chuck's gonna fall hard. I'm gonna tell you right now. Do you know how many marriage proposals I've had? Look, this may not be the most attractive, but somehow they like it because I have had a lot of men say, "I've never loved anybody more." I believe that. I have.
I absolutely believe that.
I've had a lot of guys propose, and I was like, no.
I'm not at all surprised by that. Not even a little bit.
Quibs. I don't know that it happens to everybody.
No, well, it probably doesn't, but you have an unbelievable countenance.
What does that word mean?
It means you're beautiful, you're glowing, you're charming, you're funny.
Well, no, where the hell have you been? There he is. Well, good evening, partner.
Well, that's what.
Get over here. What are you so far away for?
You knew
silly.
That.
You silly.
You're my best friend on earth.
Where were you today?
Well,
there he is.
I was actually here. You were gone.
So what'd you say about me?
5 best places to meet men:
San
Quentin, Lewisburg,
Whole
Foods. Sorry, I was picking prisons. I guess she's going a different route.
I like to pick up guys. I picked him up with Jeff with me. I didn't even care. I like to go to the soup aisle at Whole Foods. They're always in the soup aisle. And you know what you do?
What's that?
You find one that you like.
Uh-huh.
It's like your luggage at the airport. You're like, not that one. Nope, that ain't it. But once you see it, you know it's yours. So you find it and you wait for his wife to go to the other aisle.
Oh, okay.
And then you go over and you go, can you reach that for me?
Wow, really?
Yeah, oh yeah, it works every effing time.
I am
One
an
dude
idiot.
Followed me out to my car and bought flowers.
Do you know how many times someone has asked me to reach something high? I just thought they were short.
They are.
Okay, sorry.
Forget it.
Settle down.
I said no.
Settle down.
No, not at Costco. So you go to or the retirement home, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I find them at the meat counter at Whole Foods. Sometimes the cheese department.
Cheese department, yeah.
But I like to say, can you reach this for me? And then if that doesn't work, you go over to the eggs. I always get white ones. They pick the brown. And you say, how do you like your eggs, fella?
Really?
Do you like pickles? Because I do.
Then that's worked, has it?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I say, do you like a toasty bagel? Because I like that too.
Nice.
And it works.
Nice. I would never have thought of any of those.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. I can't go over for the melons because I don't have any melons, Robin.
I go to the condom section and then really loud yell, "Hey, you got any bigger ones?" Usually works. I'm kidding. I don't go out. I haven't dated
You
since
just use a garbage bag? Or
I haven't dated since the Reagan administration.
A hefty bag around your peen?
No, it's just I don't really need
a regular Target bag.
I don't need a bigger
like a grocery
one.
bag.
It's just one of those things.
Like
you
a Walmart bag.
No need. No regular old one would be fine. In fact, I don't. Yeah.
All right. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
I did, WP. I had a dude at Whole Foods that I was flirting with, and he followed me out to my car and he bought me flowers.
That's funny.
Gave me the creeps.
Where is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit the avocados.
Hit the avocados if you're not tall enough.
Miradira. So soup aisle, meat counter, cheese, eggs. Got it.
Yeah.
What's another place?
County jail. She threatened with me with that the other day, didn't you? Didn't you say, Oh, she was asking me how the visiting process worked because she wanted to be able to just go and pick out a new Crim. And I said, you just can't. There's not like a book at the front desk where you go, hold on, let me check it out. Ooh, that guy's handsome. It doesn't work like that. You'd actually have to hang out down at the courthouse and actually see the people.
I have more places than jail. Hey, Amy, I'm excited for you. I love them so much. It's my analytical Blarney's throwing it out like hot sauce.
Fire.
The chair that you used to sit in the back.
Oh, yes, that chair.
It's still there.
Yeah, I'm taking that with me.
Taking it on an airplane with you? What do you mean?
I'm not going on an airplane.
Where are you
making
going?
me leave? Is that what you're doing? See that? I'm already thrown out. I haven't even started.
Where, taking it with you where, my love? Where are you going?
When I leave here.
Uh-huh. And where are you going?
Your place.
Well, there he is.
Yeah.
He's awfully
we
cute.
know where we're going.
Aren't you cute? You needed some vitamin D. I'm glad this happened for you.
Yeah.
Let's do it again tomorrow. What do you say, fella?
You mean you're going to disappear for an entire day? Is that what you mean by what are you going to do tomorrow?
Okay, if you don't,
you weren't here.
This
no,
crap,
but like everybody who's watching thinks that maybe I wasn't attentive. You were gone.
You were sleeping.
I was not. I was throwing a ball with Hux. Look at my head. You don't get that color sleeping.
Let me think for a minute. Hold on. Let me think.
Temp job offices at 6:30 a.m. Okay.
Hold on. I'm trying to think. So definitely Whole Foods. You know where else is a fun place to find a guy and strike up a convo? I wish we could go live and do this a lot. You got picked up at the bank raid. I love flirting and I love just getting weird. I like to go to like a cafe.
Mm-hmm.
You sit there and you say, I like a little foam on my lip. Do you?
That's the see. If I did any of those things, the woman would be calling 911. Like
and then
guys can't do that.
You go from up here and you say, "Extra foam, please."
Wow, you've played before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not your first rodeo.
I'm on my third divorce.
No, that's right. I forgot.
A pet food store.
Met my ex in IKEA. Pet food store is not a bad idea.
Oh, definitely Jiffy Lube. Are you kidding?
I worked at one. Do you know that? I worked at a Jiffy Lube.
No.
Long time ago. Yeah, I did. I had to. I was getting out of prison. If I didn't get a job, they were going to send me back.
Hey, Lauren. I should be a waitress.
No, she shouldn't.
Tommy doesn't want me to do that for some reason.
No, she wouldn't be. No. I think you would dump coffee on someone intentionally.
I think that's an absolute surety. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Palmer, I get that, girl. Dog park for sure. Yeah. I am on my second divorce, SM. Thank you.
Third marriage.
You ride your Harley, Lori. All right. Do you go into jewelry stores and ask for pearl necklaces? How do you think I got this big guy here? There was a man in there and I said, I like a pearl necklace.
She wore a pearl necklace. Wore a pearl necklace. I ride my Harley. Gets attention. Yep, I believe that, Lori.
Oh my God, I would love to be a waitress and wear roller skates.
You want to be a roller skate waitress?
It sounds like fun. What's with the long face?
I was no long face. I was just making sure I understood.
I should teach flirting classes. That is a guarantee.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Had to pick up a dude kind of class. I think you got this. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, you should be doing an instructional video series.
You think I should get paid?
Yeah, I would happily be the volunteer. If you need a male actor for the series, I could play the male actor. Right?
Would you?
Yeah, put on a work belt. You know what I mean? Like I could be a construction dude or a cop, right? I could look like everybody from the Village
Jackie
people.
Treehorn Productions.
Jackie Treehorn. Women treats, objectifies women, man. Sorry.
I like this idea. What if I open an OF page? Are you willing to volunteer there too?
Funny thing about that, I think you should.
You told me no.
I know. I remember the conversation very distinctly. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it ended like that, right? But
that was awfully uncalled for and incredibly dramatic, Scoville.
Well, that's how it ended last time. I put my foot down. But this time.
Ooh, Home Depot's a good one.
Yeah, I can't go to Home Depot. Scientology, Occult, Hollywood Boulevard, the Blue Building, Clearwater, Florida, and anywhere near the KC.
That too.
Well played.
Thank you, Analytical Plumbing.
Well played. You're absolutely right.
Hold on. So, hold on. Purple pants. Hold on.
Am I holding?
You think I should do it now?
Yeah. But it's changed completely. And I'll tell you why. They're rolling out a whole new, they're trying to change their platform. I'm not kidding. And they want it to be a lot more like a.
I got him to get those. I own that pair that he's wearing, and we are twinsies in person. We wear them everywhere together.
I love Sambas.
Okay, but hold on. What's your idea about my OF page? Because I'm curious here. My little tart.
So now they're doing OnlyFans, and it's much more like a Patreon. It's not all smut. They really are trying to get away from just being a porn platform.
Oh,
and I heard that, and I thought to myself, maybe I'll let Quibble do that.
I'm looking for smut.
I know, but I don't want you to do smut. I've already talked about this, and I think this preempts smut. You can be showing yourself
grandfathered in.
Well, you're going to be showing
I'm
yourself.
not going to be
naked.
dating anybody.
No, but you're going to be showing yourself naked to men. I don't think that's a good thing. You guys can vote in the comment section.
What if I get paid? You got to pay to play.
Met my last date in the OR. Squirrel Girl. Well played.
That's a good place.
Yep, I like that.
That's a good place to find a dude.
Did you wear clean underwear? Do you remember that? That was always the thing. When I was growing up, they'd say, I had to put on clean underwear. What if you end up in the emergency room?
What if you're not shaved? What if you're all bushed out? A foot OnlyFans.
Oh, no. Because it's just, it would start with feet, then what? I mean, it's just not you going, hey, check out my feet, right? Or so, you know what?
You don't want people looking at my feet.
Yeah, that's what's happening to your feet.
You don't want people looking at my feet?
No, I don't think that. I think
you're kind of possessive.
Maybe a little bit.
Really?
Not having you. I'm not having you out there doing smut. Your not that there's anything wrong with it. I just don't think it's for you.
I didn't hear anything you said because I like when you flirt with me. Guys are
Squirrel
dumb
Girl
as
says
shit.
wasn't wearing any. That's a girl. I never do either.
Guys are really dumb, and here's why. Hey, Britt P. I've said this to every husband I've ever had. I mean, look, I'm not going to speak for all women. I'm going to speak for me, though. If you just fucking flirt with me, you can, I'm putty. I'll do anything. You can get away with anything. It's when you get serious and annoying. I'm like, oh, this isn't, never mind. I want to find somebody else. If you would just be like super flirty, I think that's why for all Fred did was flirt with me all day long, flirt and wink all the time. And if I started to get pissy and sassy, he'd go, and I was like, oh, okay. I would just melt.
Oh.
He'd be like,
well, that's nice.
It was so cute.
It really is.
I was like, even that, it was so cute. I'm sorry, I forgot you guys were here.
No, that's actually kind of cool. Hey,
it
little
was
flower.
so cute. Tommy does have a sunburn.
A lot of people just walked in and they're all going, what did I walk into? The same thing you always walk into.
Tommy's going to let me pole dance. Also, there is a weight limit for that, and I exceed.
No, there's not. No, there's not. I promise you there's not. You'd be really
Cuteness cures all. Yes, cure all, says Katie. Ask
Katie.
Katie.
It's Katie Fulton.
See, you guys, how many women agree with me on that? If men only knew, like, just compliment us, speak sweet.
Oh, Key Mom gets it.
Not keep sweet, speak sweet, and be flirty. Tommy, you can get away with, well, not murder, you're a Crim, but you can get away with a lot. I'm being serious. I'm giving you gold right now. Guys don't hear it. They're dumb as shit. Why don't they get this? I've said this to everybody I've been with. If you just turned up the flirt, you'd get anything you want. I'd give you anything you want. I'll make you any sandwich. I'll do anything there. You know what I mean? Well, I will anyway, because I'm clearly easy. Caddy, not really. I'm very flirty. I love being flirted with. Agreed, VTV. And we know you're flirty, girl. And it's like, why can't they give it back? I never would want to be a man. I love being a woman, but holy shit, if I was a guy, I would know exactly what to do.
Yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
I know they're hot buttons. I know what to do.
Okay. Fantastic.
As a matter of fact, sometimes I do that to women. Sometimes I will flirt with a woman so much, I'll be like, holy shit, girl, if I was a man, look out. And they're like, we like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes if she needs it, I'm going to have to do it because there's no swinging dick around.
No, I can see that.
And sometimes there's a lot of swinging dick and ain't nothing happening.
Yeah, you don't. But you don't want to be. You don't want a guy that that flirts with you.
Brit P.
You want a guy who you can throw a switch.
I need him to have money. You're right.
You got. You want a guy who you can throw a switch and have him flirt instantly.
A thick wallet. Oh, a switch.
Switch. Right. You want to be able to go like this and have the guy just go, hey, right, and just get right in there and start the flirt. Yeah. Not. You wouldn't want it natural or anything like that.
No,
right?
it needs to be natural.
Of course not. You can't say, hey, this is what you're going to do. And I want that to be natural. That doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Well, you're right. There is no velvet rope at Club Reese. Anybody can get in.
Well, I don't know that that's, I don't know that that's that. Beat pickle. Yes, preach, Reese. Please do. I'm sorry. I'll drink. Knock yourself out. Preach.
You said many, many times to me, you say what men want, and you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'll tell you what women want, brother. Yeah. And I do know what I'm talking about because they're backing me up.
Mm-hmm. But I don't come here and say, all women like this, all women want that. I don't ever do any of those things. Right? I never do any of those things because I kind of assume that the vast majority of you might have slight differences. Right? And not all of you are cut from the same cloth.
Clitorally, yes.
That isn't where I was going with
that. Is that a word?
I knew what you meant.
Clitorally, we have slight differences. The taint, sometimes, yes. Other than, 4 flaps, 2 flaps, fine. But up here, we want to be flirted with. We want to feel like a princess. We want to feel like the only one in the room. Now, there's exceptions to that? Sure. But this is about me.
Shelly Kelly just wants a corgi.
The wallet never hurts too, says Katie. Katie knows what that's about. Katie knows.
Well, it's good. I'm
Reese, you need to teach flirting lessons. Shelly Kelly, I am a human corgi. I have really short legs and a round butt. You need to teach flirting lessons. You know what?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, know a thing or two about it.
Yeah, no question.
It's enthusiastic attention. We flirt with babies, animals, customers. It's not just basic. Yes. But it's lacking in the area for sure. Counts as foreplay in that case. Oh my God, that's so smart. We do. We flirt with, in a non-sexual, I flirt with everything. Okay. And sometimes old men take it the wrong way.
Yeah. And you end up married.
We want to be, I do accidentally end up married.
That happens to the best of us. I've seen it.
Don't be surprised if I'm married here in like a month or 2.
Well,
we want to be adored. Tommy.
Without dating.
We want to be. How am I going to do that without dating?
Well, because you swore not to.
Well,
already backpedaling on that, are we?
No, I don't date when I'm marrying a 95-year-old. We just do it. We don't have all the time in the world.
Gotcha.
You don't have time to date.
No, gotcha. You're absolutely right.
We want to be wanted, not needed. Yes. And golden geese do go a long way.
And make it sincere. And when I tell you.
Listen to the girl. I'm telling you, I know how women are. Yeah. I have zero idea how to flirt. I just told you how to do it, and you're gold.
Do you know what? What's amazing is at 54, I realize I'm host. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm it is what it is. I guess 5 decades. You know what I mean? It's a shame.
That's right, Mary.
What?
Love me and make me laugh.
Oh, I thought I did both of those.
You do both of those?
But that's not good enough.
Oh, for God's sake.
But it's not.
You're making this all about you, Crim.
Yeah, no, I'm famous for that.
Babe, listen up.
It's what I'm known for.
I think you got too much sun, guys. Listen up. Listen up.
Probably sun.
Now calm down, Crim. Calm down. Now listen here. Now look here. You do love me and make me laugh. You're excellent at those things. Mm-hmm. You're not lacking in any area. I'm talking about what women want. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying what Tommy is lacking in.
Yeah. No, actually you are. You said you need to. Well, I'll go back and show you the timestamp. But it was a nice try. It was actually a lovely try. But no.
Do you ever take into consideration that maybe I'm emotional, maybe my period's coming, all those things? No. You just hold my feet to the fire.
Yeah. No, I'm not such a kind person, though. I've been
cut me a little slack. I'm emotional, and I needed flirtiness. And we happen to be live.
Yeah, you got this. Yeah, no, you got it.
Bye, Arya. Lori Lee, he didn't really propose in any kind
Katie
of
Fulton.
fancy way. He didn't propose in any kind of fancy way. He just asked me in his living room. He was like, I just really want to marry you. It was really sweet, though. I'll never forget it. I'm a 2 flap, right? Not like a 4. And he replied immediately as if he had already knew what I was saying. Definitely, yeah, 2. Guys,
Do you know why he did that? Because he knew exactly what you were talking about. Trust me. This is not, yeah, he knew exactly what you were talking about. This is the topic of conversation. It is.
It is.
Absolutely.
In men.
Yeah, men talk about this. They absolutely do. Because everybody's got a damn preference, right? So they mention that to one another.
It is B Pickle, yes.
Oh yeah, the megalodon. I forgot. You don't hear about megalodons very often.
Oh, they're out there.
Mm-hmm. I
They've
gathered
been
that
spotted.
yesterday. I gathered that yesterday, but
Do men call them flaps?
no,
Oh my God. Can you please give us the secret of what men call it?
no,
Yes, you can.
no, I can't.
Do it for us.
No,
Nobody's
because-
going to say anything.
Yeah, no, it's no because I don't say it. It's no, it's just. What are you looking at me?
Come
like
on,
that
what
for?
is it?
No, I'm not
Hurry.
doing it. I'm not
Mouth
definitely
it to
not.
me.
No,
Do
I'm
it.
not mouthing it to you. No.
Hey,
No,
we
because
tell
it's-
each other everything.
It's foul. I'm not. Every guy has a different way of saying it. There you go, yarn prepper. That works.
That wasn't it.
Actually, that's as good as any other. And you've probably all heard every other, but that's good enough.
We tell each other everything.
He said
I tell you everything.
no. Yeah, and I will. I'm not going to do it on.
But you will tell me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just not going to do it live.
Lips?
No, but that works. I mean, lips is great. There's nothing wrong with lips. You know something, and here's why I don't do this. Right?
Alicia, gross.
No, do you know why I don't do stuff like this? Because someone will make a short out of it, and it's just going to be me saying something
Is
foul.
it like really disrespectful?
It's disrespectful.
Oh, well, then I don't like
That's
that.
what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it Shark Week?
What?
For
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely Shark
Tommy
Week.
needs aloe. Yes. He might not. He might have got too much sun. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got too much something.
Yes.
Tommy needs your hat for tomorrow's endeavors or aloe. Okay.
I will. Yes. Now, yesterday I was good though. This is all. I got all of this today. We went out and tossed around the pigskin.
That was adorable, by
It's
the
not
way.
really made a pigskin.
Huxley had so much fun with you.
So
he
did
told me.
I. Had a really good time.
I think flaps is a recent invention. I've never heard of them called that before. Sierra Terry, you're absolutely right.
I have
I
not-
coined it.
Here's the thing. I have heard that, but it's yeah. It's,
Down, John.
yeah. You see, Keith Down John gets it. Well, it's not good. No, it is what it is. Open-faced roast beef Sammy. Nice, Anita card. That is a really funny meme, and
She
it's
said
gone
you
around.
completely botched that.
Yes, well, we're not
We're not ourselves.
We're not strong.
We're not really.
Good at this.
Is Tommy manstrating?
Yeah, that's good enough. That'll work.
Babe, I wasn't home today, so I really don't know what your problem is, but I know you have a problem, and I'm not being a bee about saying that. You do have something that you're being sensitive about, but I don't know what it is. And for that, I'm sorry.
Well, thank you. That was
But I
awfully
don't
kind of you.
mean anything personal because I don't even know what it is.
Okay. It's nothing. You're right, Katie Fulton. It does go by a lot of names. The actual specificity of how they're built, right? Being the 2 or 4, it's never said very politely among men because men we're gorillas. We're not you know what I mean?
Also, hey, Susie, they don't really care. They just, right?
Whether it's a 2 or a 4?
Yeah, that or like just some guys just want it. It doesn't really matter.
Well, I mean, nobody has ever gone, oh, you're a 2. I don't do this, right? I only do 4s. That's never happened since it started, right? If there's a preference, it certainly doesn't mean you're not going to do it. It's kind of like, well, I like Ferraris, but they brought a Lamborghini, right? Damn, stuck with that crappy Italian sports car. That kind of thing.
Desperation is a stinky cologne.
I don't know that it's desperation. Well, no, but I mean, what do? You go up and you go, hey, how you doing? I'd like to buy you a cocktail. Can you tell me how you're put together down there? Are you a 2 or a 4? Because I just...
Let me ask you this then.
And then they go 4 and you're like, ooh, not so fast on that cocktail.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever turned down sex like once it was starting?
Because of the equipment? No. Absolutely not. Nope. Not ever. But yeah, I've stopped mid-coitus. It's happened.
You have?
Yeah, but not because of how...
Mid-coitus?
Yeah, but not because of how she was built.
Like something she said?
Yeah, something she said, that kind of thing. But I never once went, oh, that's how you're built? No, I'm not doing this. That didn't make any sense.
That makes me feel hopeful.
Valance or drapes? Well done, Anita Card. There you go.
Rain, yeah, I've had both, and I prefer cut.
Yeah. The Anita Card, you're actually...
Bye, Rogue Hedgie.
It's always some variation, honest to God. It's always some variation pretty close to what Anita Card says.
I don't know what she means by that. Is that like wizard sleeves?
Well, they're referring to the drapes. That gets said. That's one of those that guys will actually use that. Flaps is another one, right? But there's always something along with it because they make it more foul than not.
I'm just saying, I feel like men, and maybe I'm wrong, but they just want to get laid. They just want to, right?
You mean that's their only...
I mean, they're not so picky. They don't really care as long as they're getting laid.
Well, I mean, it's not something that you can be picky about, right? You don't go like this. Oh, she was so cool, but too flapper. You know what I mean? Told her to beat it. I mean, that's never happened. No one's ever said that.
But I was going to say, I actually I don't feel bad. Like, I don't think it's their fault that they're that way. That's kind of their programmed like that, right? I mean, from being like cavemen, like they want to.
I think maybe when we're younger, that's probably, I think when you're super young, like when you're in your teens, yeah, you think about the crap all day long. But as you get older, if you're still doing that in your late 20s, there's probably something wrong. If you're still running around and I did, but there was something wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had a massive issue. I slept with way too many people because my head was all jacked up. Right? There you go, Audrey. Foul, and that's what they call it. Thank you.
Wagyu beef curtains?
They use that one a lot. Yeah.
Hey, Ditto Dad.
It's fairly foul, but that's usually the one that they go with.
Bye, Tina. I mean, it's like the wizard sleeves.
Okie mom. That's right. In the moment, they don't care. But later, reflecting the next day, they will probably say something that...
you know what I admire about you?
What's that?
That you are talking about this like you learned from it, which I know you have. And some men older than you haven't. Like, there are still men your age and up that still use women and still don't care just to get laid.
Yeah. Hell hath no fury.
But you don't do that.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. I know you don't. And I actually really love that. That might be my favorite thing about you.
Well, thank you.
Just how much you respect women is what I mean.
And
you really do have a lot of respect for women. And you have a lot of reasons not to. Like, you've been wronged by women before.
A couple. No. But it's it doesn't mean that every woman, right? It's
I know, but what I'm saying is you realize that.
Yeah.
Some people don't even realize that.
Yeah.
I love that about you, and I always have.
Thank you. I mean that. Thank you a lot. I did a lot of journaling, and I'll roll up because what she said, I wanted to see that for a second.
Was it Hell Hath No Fury?
Yes, Hell Hath No Fury said, this is a good one. I knew a girl in college that was so self-conscious about her that she was working an extra job to save up for labiaplasty. It was because guys always seemed down on looking that way. Okay, you know what? This is one of the saddest things in the world.
Wow,
is
that is sad.
Well, here's the deal, right? And it goes both ways. I promise. I knew of a very close friend of mine who a girl said to him, "You have the smallest junk I've ever seen." And he's done. I mean, the dude's done. Like it screwed him up so horrifically. And when he came in and had the guts to tell me that, I was like, "You care if I ask what you're working with?" You know what I mean? Like, because I had this in my head that, this poor guy's got a 2 or a 3 inch. He's like 6 inches. which is bigger than average for the entire world. And I just said to him, you don't have a small, your junk's not small, bro. Like maybe you did something to make this girl angry, or she's been with one other guy who was, absolutely well endowed or whatever. But it's a stupid woman that did something really bad to a dude. But guys do the same thing, and they should be killed when they do. Because if somebody said it to you, they were an ignorant piece of shit, I promise. And they were afraid of vagina. Don't listen to them and get away and talk to somebody else. Because
I love
one
that.
person, I promise, one idiot, if somebody said anything about the way it looked, right, felt, smelled, anything, don't listen to them, please. Please.
And I love this violet butterfly. I think Tommy is so smart because he learns from everything, the good and the bad. Yes. And that's
a kind thing
it's
to say.
rare.
Holy crap.
What did somebody say about you the other day? And I just thought of it and I was like, God, that was so good.
Oh, it's a really nice
Tommy meets you where you are. I love that statement. It is so true. He doesn't judge and he meets people where they are. Like wherever they are, he doesn't expect you to be higher. If you're lower than he thought, he doesn't ever think like that. He just meets you where you are. I love that. Babe, I really do love that about you.
No, it's really nice.
Well, it's the truth.
I mean it. Thank you.
Not to mention, you're really cute.
By the way.
Did you know that?
No, I did not. Guys don't care. You hear me? Guys don't care. They don't. It's honestly, like I just said with the Ferrari and the Lamborghini thing. If someone goes, yeah, what's it like? Well, then he may say how it's put together, right? And it tends to be something that guys say when they date. I've never heard anybody talk about their wife. You know what I mean? That's not something that's not a discussion you would have about somebody that, it's just, I don't know. It's,
I never understood this. It's the motion of the ocean. How many different ways can you stick a peen in?
A lot.
What?
Yeah. No, there's a lot of things that you can do with it. And I think it probably makes reference to the fact that whether you believe this or not, there are guys out there that can keep going for longer periods of time than some guys. And there are dudes out there that could go more than once, like without stopping. Like that's possible for some dudes. So if that guy doesn't have a particularly
without stopping?
Right. Like they just keep going and then it happens again.
No way.
Yeah.
How do you know this?
I just know it.
You read books?
I have. I read this in a book, but we could bet
well, I've never had unusual sex because it seems to be all the same. It's just very simple.
Susie says, why lots of ways? That's right. But a lot of it, I think, has to do with the fact that, honestly, does the guy finish the job? Does he make sure that the lady's taken care of? And if he does, then who cares how he's put together, right? If everybody hits the finish line, we're all happy, right?
That's a fact.
Okay. Excuse me. Energizer penis. Well, there you go. I hadn't thought of that. Is it true?
I don't understand that.
Is it true no matter how good a guy is, after 7 months, they're changed forever? I don't know what that means.
I don't either, but this is so true. I was thinking that when y'all were talking about forgiveness the other night, he meets you where you are, Reese. Yes, he does. He does. I've never met anybody like Tommy. I've never met anybody who's done that.
Well, oh no. Yeah, she's talking about prison. No, I don't think 7 months, but I think if you do, you do a couple years or whatever, you're definitely never going to be the same. Prison, nobody walks out of prison the way they walked in. That's just nobody. And I don't think it really much matters how much time that is, but the longer you do, the more you have to kind of deprogram, right? It's not a lot different than the cult. Honestly, it's not. I mean, I ended up in there, and in order to make it in there, you become part of it. There's no other way to get through that, right? You just you have to live in there and you got to be a part of it. But then, right, when you leave, the language you learned in the last 13 years is gone because you're never going to use any of those phrases or any of those words. Nobody talks like that, right? People do not talk like that. So the language I learned was gone. And, all that, when you get out, the technology, we don't live in a world anymore where 10 years of doing nothing, the world changes so much in 10 years. Like I wasn't a guy that didn't have a cell phone. I had a Note 5 when I went into prison. Doesn't sound like that long ago. But when I got out, what cell phones were doing and the apps, and she was like learning completely all over again.
Is this what they're referring to? The thing where they can go more than once?
Yeah. Yeah, they do exist.
What does that do for the woman?
Well, lets her have twice as much sex, right? Normally, when a guy's done, so is she, right? But if she's still having fun, then the guy can go, all right, let's do it again, right? And he doesn't have to
You think that really...
go, give me about 10 minutes and we'll do it again, right? He can just keep doing what he's doing.
No way. That exists?
It does. It does. Like the 5 minutes guy, right?
Never heard of it.
Well, you can get it done in another 5 minutes too, I promise. Being a correctional officer, I know exactly what you were talking about. Hey, my hat is off to you, because being a correctional officer is the hardest job in the world, and I got mad respect for people who do it.
Do you think it's possible that I could date the warden?
Sorry. Probably could. I
think it's incredibly likely. I don't
know.
What was that?
If he's gonna date anyone, Quibs, it's gonna be you. Guaranteed. I just don't know that the warden's the dating type. Yeah.
Oh, I think we can.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I in my experience, they've not been the kindest of folks. They usually are fairly focused. But
I can crack that.
Probably. And thank you for your service. For real, it's a tough gig. It's a really tough gig, and in a lot of ways, you're kind of doing time. Right?
Most of the time. Sometimes I got tired from her peen.
Yep.
Oh, Michelle, it is so likely, Reese. If you only knew what goes on. See, I knew it.
Yeah, I didn't want you to really hear that. Yeah, no, and it does go on every single day.
And his name is going to be Chuck Steak. That's his name, Warden Chuck.
There you go.
She said it's incredibly likely for me.
They
even without these.
Actually, you have those Quibs.
They're pretty small. They've never met each other.
The fact that they haven't met each other does not mean
maybe
they
Chuck's
don't
into
exist.
that. You ever thought of that?
Well, I've never been the one to tear down your tits in the first place. It's usually you. Right? I don't have a problem with those. I'm just saying.
It does exist. I'm referencing one X. Yeah. Interesting.
Well,
Interesting, Katie. Do you want to name him or? Bye, Mary. I love what Michelle said. I knew I had a shot at the warden. If I'm going to go to prison, it's to date the warden. And he's going to bring me all kinds of fun snackies. He's going to bring me cinnamon gummy bears. I love those.
Oh, that's very kind of him.
Isn't that nice?
A good guy, yeah. See, PTSD from being in prison.
Mira Dira, please don't ruin it for me.
Surround. That's funny.
It's Chuck.
Well, thanks, Jamie Palmer. No, I definitely will not be a warden at any point. I promise.
That would be kind of fun to.
No, you could role play the hell out of that. But I'm more the Crim than.
And you kind of know how to act because you've met wardens.
I've met a couple of them.
So you know how to do it.
Yeah. Well, you just kind of just have to be a jerk. That's usually
not to me.
That's usually their job description.
Chuck isn't going to be that way to me.
You might want to ask our friend the corrections officer. I don't think it's a very romantic kind of a relationship.
See, to have. You will be very well taken care of. I love Michelle's. See, she's on the inside. Mm-hmm. She knows.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a romantic kind of a relationship, though.
Thank you so much, Mira Dira.
Yeah, you know what? I tend to agree with you.
I love Michelle on this. I love that she weighed in and told me exactly from an expert's point of view that I'll be very well taken care of.
He'll have no fury. You're absolutely right. There is.
And Chuck will love me the most.
Yeah. Yeah. There are definitely other options. And hopefully he started with those. What?
I don't understand your negativity.
There's no negative. What negativity?
What do you mean?
What?
Why am I not his one and only?
I didn't say that you weren't going to be his one and only. I said I don't think there's a lot of romance, is what I said. They tend to believe that, you know what? They take it, right? They're not, I wouldn't describe those relationships as loving and caring. But yours is going to be different. He's going to bring roses to your cell. I forgot. I'm sorry.
No, I don't want roses. I want cinnamon gummy bears.
Cinnamon gummy bears. Yeah.
And a bean burrito.
And a cot down at the
under his desk.
Yeah, at the warden's office.
Yeah, because it's dark under there.
Uh-huh.
I need to be able to sleep.
I'm sure it's dark under there. No question.
Well, this was fun. And it would be fun to act out sometime.
No, it's never off the table.
Whenever you're free.
I'm a fan of role playing. I always have been.
Really?
Yeah.
I've not. No, I did it once, but I mean, see.
Yeah, she's gotcha.
She gets it.
It's an easy way to spice things up without doing anything wrong, right? You don't have to do anything really horrific or freaky, and you can have fun.
I did it, but it lasted like 3 minutes. I'd like to actually do it.
No, you gotta like the good one is if you go out and just have your guy go pick you up.
No.
Why? That's awesome. I used to
Really?
love that. Yeah. You go into a restaurant or a bar and you go up to the bar and sit down and order a drink, right? It can be anything. You don't have to order
You've
booze.
done that?
Yeah. And then your guy goes in and sits down and acts like he doesn't know you and tries to pick you up. That's fun.
What if that goes severely wrong and another dude comes over?
Well, sometimes that happens. When you walk in, there's a dude there, and then you really gotta walk
What
up
if
and
Chuck
go, hey.
shows up?
I'd work through that. I promise. Chuck ain't gonna outdo me.
Really?
No, I got game. I got more game than Donkey Kong. I just haven't used it in a really long time.
Are you being serious?
It's a heart attack.
Are you making this up?
No. So I've told you my entire past, right? I was a horrifically insecure person who slept with everybody, but you got to actually talk them into it. You kind of got to pick them up. It's I was actually fairly good at it.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Packing.
Oh, okay.
Probably throwing the football a little bit,
Mhm.
packing,
You can
Jamie
pack.
Palmer, how are you?
I got something for you to pack, fella.
Ooh.
I want to try this sometime.
Yeah.
Because I asked you to dial up the flirt. Would you do it there? In a restaurant or something?
Yeah,
See, the problem is I don't go to bars. It's very, it's not authentic. Now, you could try to pick me up over some chips and salsa.
That could, like
That's
the pina
my
colada
element.
song. Beef pickle, like the pina colada song. Yeah, but kind of like the pina colada song. Right? Goes in at the end and finds his girl there. Although they took it pretty good in that song, right? They giggle about it. I didn't know you liked pina coladas.
Yeah,
that's not how it would have gone
dude's
down.
Teeth right
Yeah,
out.
that is not how it would have gone down.
I would have burned his house to the ground.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, I never knew." He
I
said,
would've,
my lawyer will be calling on Tuesday."
Yeah, I would knock that Harley over and brush that dog's beehole with the toothbrush.
Here's the thing, though. What were you doing there?
Nobody asked me.
Well, you were there to cheat too.
I don't want to hear it.
Yes, you were there to cheat too.
It was the first time.
So guess what's happening to
He's
your
done
Harley
it many
Davidson
times.
and your toothbrush?
I don't have a
Oh
Harley.
yeah, you have a toothbrush. Yep.
Hey, Bex.
I keep expecting to see empty shelves behind you. I need a card. We're leaving that for the very end, right? This is the studio.
This is our our jobs.
Yep. Can't.
Reese is in jail for burning the dude's house down.
Yes.
I'm starting to get more nervous about the jail thing. I might be like Michelle. Maybe I'll date Chuck and be a prison guard.
Yeah.
I feel like I have more freedoms.
Hey, Michelle, tell her how much fun it is with the gunners and how much fun she'd have working in a prison.
Bax, you remember that old chestnut of a story. I had a guy cheat on me once and I found out. So I took his toothbrush and I brushed his dog's beehole, like hardcore, his dog Riley. And I brushed it and I put it back and I never thought about it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I slept like a baby for the rest of my times here on.
I understand, right? He was not a good.
Yeah, he was cheating.
Guy. Yeah.
With a girl named Liz.
His Harley didn't do anything to you.
Who sleeps with somebody named Liz?
Anybody who's in love with someone named Elizabeth.
Right. But I was supposed to be dating this guy.
He's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
He's a piece of crap.
So guess what? We proved that by putting the crap onto the toothbrush.
Good. Let him brush his teeth with crap. I think that's justice. I'm not really fired up about the motorcycle. And maybe next time just brush a turd.
You're going to have to let that go.
I'm going to let that go.
Oh, I got that butthole hardcore.
Yeah.
I did, Bex. I really did. He was a black lab and I went up and down. I did a little cross action. I really got that a-hole.
Do you know the Pina Colada song, right? The Escape. That guy wrote a bunch of songs and he also did a couple of Broadway shows. But he did a song called Him. You should listen to it. If you like Rupert Holmes, you're really going to dig that. It's a better song.
Toothbrush make you uncomfortable?
A little bit, yeah.
Does it really?
Yeah.
You have no idea what women do when we're cheated on.
No, I don't. No need.
That's right.
I don't cheat. I don't cheat. I don't date. I don't do anything. I'm a monk.
The dog didn't seem to mind.
He liked it better than the rug scooting.
He
Why
did.
not?
The butt scoot boogie. Yeah. I did it for him.
Riley had a clean butt.
God, can you imagine?
I like the Pina Colada song too, actually.
brushing
a lot.
your teeth after that. You know that guy brushed his teeth.
No, that's pretty nasty. Yeah, that is pretty nasty.
I didn't think about the after effects. He actually used that toothbrush, didn't he?
I would imagine. Yeah.
Holy shit. I never thought about
nothing holy
the
about
other
it,
side of the
but
fence.
it absolutely shit, the holy part. I thank you, Purple Groupie. Yes, Jay is the one who should be uncomfy. Yeah,
I have a feeling there's going to be some discomfort there for a while.
I think that the film from the 80s with the bunny boiler probably did more for fidelity than anything that that was my generation. I remember that film. In fact, with all due respect to all women out there, the phrase bunny boiler
Jamie
was pretty popular in the 80s. If you said the girl was a bunny boiler, everybody knew what she was.
Katie and I are the same person, minus the boobs, of course.
Yeah.
My ex cheated with a Liz. Oh my God. We are the same person, Katie. It's so weird. I think we should get a place together.
No. Just don't date. Fatal Attraction. Thanks, Debbie P. I was hoping somebody was going to put that up there. Fatal Attraction. Holy hell.
She was a babe, too. Glenn Close. She still is.
He shouldn't have done it. It was bad form. Bad form.
He shouldn't have cheated.
Did you ever kiss him after the?
No.
Okay.
Never again.
Good.
Hey, you know who that was?
Oh my God! Is it really? I saw a picture of the man.
Yeah, I showed you his picture last night.
You know what? He deserves a little dog shit on his toothbrush. I think you ought to see this dude. Like, you look at this guy and you think dog shit on a toothbrush.
Dog shit mouth.
Yeah, hook him up. Put a turd on a toothbrush.
Now
this
you're
guy's
not feeling so bad.
No, it's a little different. He's kind of foul looking. Now I feel a little better.
Yeah.
But the Harley still, that's not cricket. That's just not right.
You're gonna have to let that go.
I'm trying. I really am. I'm trying. I have a soft spot in my heart for,
That was a great movie. Sleeping with the Enemy. Julia Roberts. Great movie. Creepy. Really.
I don't think I ever saw that.
That dude reminds me a lot.
Reminds you a lot of what?
The husband in that movie was incredibly psychotic and like controlling, possessive.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yep.
Yahtzee.
Yeah. That's right, Miradira.
I dug my key into the side. Yeah. But it wasn't a Harley. She carved his name into the leather seats, right? Louisville Slugger. That's cool, but there was no Harley.
I put my cigarette out in his leather couch.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
The dog's butt, the Harley, and there was one other thing I didn't say. I don't know why I got this idea, but I thought it was pretty genius. I stuck one of the dog's tennis balls way up the toilet hole.
Oh yeah, that's vicious.
Yeah. I figured that would cost him some money to have a plumber.
That's unkind.
I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
I was in a hurry. So I thought, what can I do? So I smoked a pack of cigarettes and I put it all out on his new leather furniture.
Okay, I have done something psycho. I did it once.
God, tell us.
Okay, well, so there was a girl that I really had a problem.
Thanks, Lisa.
There's a lot of people here that don't know my my whole story, but you do. But I didn't date a lot of people.
I know this story
for long periods of time. But occasionally I would go out with somebody more than once. It was kind of rare. In fact, it was wicked rare. But there was a model who I began to spend some time with who loved her clothing more than she loved me.
This is a hurtful story.
Or anything else. It's a hurtful story.
Katie, cover your ears.
She cheated. Katie. No, she cheated. And by the way, I caught her. Like red-handed. And the dude that she was sleeping with.
Katie, don't listen to this.
The dude who she was sleeping with worked at the same place that I was dancing. So it was bad form every single way you could. And as I walked out, she said to me, I went, yeah, you realize this is probably not us hanging out anymore. And she said, I want your shit out of my apartment. Like I had done something wrong, right? And I went, I'll get it out. I'll put the key through the slot.
This is the equivalent of the Harley for me.
I redid her clothing. I decided to to maybe just cut one small circle out of everything that she owned.
I would murder your ass. It would be worth time. Katie, can you imagine?
Wait a second. Is she any less guilty than the dude that cheated on you? No. So to Harley.
Yeah, but you could have brushed her toothbrush would have been fine.
She didn't have a dog.
Okay.
No, she
put
didn't
some
have a dog.
stuff, burn the place down.
I didn't mess with her car, which was amazing.
Why didn't you do that? You should have done
honestly, because the building she lived in had so she had to get the stuff brought out from a parking garage. It kind of would have been harder to get to her car, but that's not why I didn't do it.
Reese, I thought I loved you before, but the toothbrush and tennis balls have taken it to a new level. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Bex. I'm so glad that somebody got it. Thanks, Bex. She no, she had that coming. She definitely had that coming.
Listen. Take my eyes, but not this shirt.
She cheated.
That's fine.
And she cheated with someone I knew, which was even worse. It's just really
horrible. It's the most horrible thing. I'm just
going
saying,
to work really hard.
Look, burn my place to the ground, but take my clothes out first. And my golden geese.
No,
my Claire V bags.
Yeah, just don't cheat, right? I thought that was the idea is just don't cheat. You know what's funny? What's funny is the guy that she cheated with was not.
Thank you.
He was. He wasn't like a dude's dude. He wasn't like a big burly kind of guy's guy. You know what I mean? He was a bit effeminate. He was super good looking, right? He danced, but he was kind of effeminate, and he was terrified to come to work.
Check out Rain.
I've seen that done.
That's cool.
Does it work? Yeah, it works enough. And I'm hurt. See, okay.
I told you earmuffs. I knew this was going to hurt you, Katie. It hurt me worse. I'm telling you right now. Katie and I take our things very seriously.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel the same way about American Muscle, right? Like an S&S motor on a Harley Davidson.
It was a fat boy.
Yeah. I did. Yes, I did. Jamie Palmer.
Yeah, he danced.
At a time when I was much, much younger, I did for a short period of time. Yeah.
Hey, Trinity.
Just
hey,
what you think. It was just well. Neither actually.
A little bit more risque.
Yeah, more
the
like
kind where you put
Thunder
dollars,
Down Under.
Where you put dollars in a butt crack.
Well, yeah, maybe a little.
Maybe a little. That gets dirty, down and dirty.
It gets pretty disgusting, actually. That's why I quit.
Thank you so much, Robin. Yeah, I was in a hurry. I smoked those cigarettes fast. So I was putting them all out on his new leather couch. I did spend the most time on the dog's asshole.
Okay, Mom. That more like that kind, not ballroom. That pretty much nailed it. Yeah, I was. Had a time in my life where I was young and not very intelligent.
Oh, come on.
I wasn't. I mean, that definitely wasn't a highlight of my. Yeah, I did. I waxed. I still shave my chest, and that started during all of that. But once you shave, you're screwed. You can't ever let it grow in because it itches so bad during the process that you just have to keep shaving it. So I'll be 106, still shaving my chest.
I wish you wouldn't.
Yeah, but I can't deal with the grow in, and you can't see abs if you have hair, and that if you work to get abs, it's kind of a bummer.
I know. She probably didn't have our closet.
You know what? She was a model. She had a pretty nice closet. In fact, she had 3.
I would. That's fine. Is that true?
Do you want it to get worse?
Do I not know this part?
I took out the handbags too. I messed up her handbags.
What did you do?
I just cut holes in the purses too.
In the leather?
Yeah. Yeah. I just took like a piece and then went and cut it so that it would leave a hole. I did it to all of her. No,
Katie,
I did not
breathe.
I didn't go full nude. It wasn't like that. It was
Katie,
just the banana hammock.
Somebody,
you know what I mean?
Hamburger, help me.
A lot of male dancers were gay. A lot of them were. But even the ones that weren't, it's got a really high turnover rate. And I'm not being
Katie, hold my hand.
I'm not being disrespectful, but the women are just, honestly, it gets really grabby and really kind of foul. If you saw it, it would blow your mind. But yeah.
People are very upset.
Look at that. Love that. Right in the wardrobe, cooter. Yeah. No, I know you guys hate me now, but I apologize. I was, the purses.
You cut holes in her purses?
I did. And she had a lot of them. She had a lot of them. Yeah.
Oh, it hurts. It burns. It's stinging.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm feeling a certain way.
Verklempt. I'm sorry.
Verklempt. I feel a certain kind of way.
I'm really sorry. Honestly, I am. Yes, Lumen. It really kind of was. And I mean, they weren't really nice purses.
Let's hope maybe she had insurance on the bags.
Yeah, they weren't super expensive ones. They were.
I feel like slipping. That's enough. You're gonna have to stop. I'm serious. This is hurting me. This is hurting a lot of us.
Am I taking up too much of your seat there, Kitty? Look at this.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
She is shoving me off of the. I'm not joking. She's shoving me off the couch.
Katie.
Reese has got the vapors. Hockey Town, John. Joni Allen, here's the good news. I think she probably got most of it for free. In all honesty, I think she probably got most of it for free. But she shouldn't have cheated, right? Look at the
Katie, I need you.
Our sub count. I mean, the count is dropping so fast. Maybe we should just call it a day.
We just lost 100 people.
110 actually. We lost 110 people when I started cutting up leather bags. Says a lot about the.
It was just at 500.
It was at 500. We lost 110 when I said that.
Well, let's go. Let's end it.
Purse, Harley, Tommy, you win. Wow, incredible. I wouldn't have thought that was the winning hand, but what do I know?
Thank you, Mary.
Yeah, the purse is the same as
But Katie wants to know, and as we all do. It just jumped back up again.
Well, we're doing a little better.
Katie, those days are behind you, right?
Yeah, those days are behind me. I'm not going to get into a relationship with anybody ever again that's going to cheat on me. Our guy started. So that's good. It wasn't all purse.
I like how they came back though.
It wasn't all purse.
Reese, you look faint. Get her a washcloth.
Yeah,
I do feel no, I get it. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Well, nobody's cheating.
Yeah, you know what? It was a little creative.
Cat person stuff. Yeah. You kind of, it's almost like you had cat claws.
Yeah, and I had help, right? A friend of mine drove me over there, and when we were sitting in the
Me too. I want to get like a panic room for my clothes.
I said to my friend, right, whose name was Jimmy, I said, I used to play golf with him. I said, listen, just wait here. He's like, what are you going to do? I said, I'm just going to cut up her clothing. And he's like, you want help? We'll get out of there a lot quicker. So I did kind of have help, but I never told anyone that until today. But he did help. Kind.
You might get judged for that one day.
I know.
Did you see Mrs. Ivy, our friend? I cleaned the toilet with my ex's toothbrush who cheated. I love your stories better.
You know what? And I love when someone spells turlet that way, because you don't say turlet that way unless you did something foul with it to somebody else. Right? It's like Archie Bunker saying it.
You know what? I would rather have the dog's asshole.
Yeah.
I can't.
Don't cheat.
Yeah, but if I had to pick, this is like that day you were telling me people were pooping on people. I'd rather be peed on. I would rather have my toothbrush brushed with a dog's asshole than a toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shelly Kelly, you're a bit of an amateur. Yeah. I've done that too, by the way. I did that to his email. I knew his email password.
That's
how I found out he was cheating. I changed his password before I left.
Oh, that's always
he couldn't get into his own email.
Yeah, no, that's cold-hearted. That's cold-hearted, don't you think?
Yeah, I changed his email password. That was awesome.
That's kind of mean.
I might cry about that hat you're wearing, though. Jamie Palmer, get it, girl? It's from Lack of Color in Australia.
It's a lovely hat.
I can't judge Tommy for this. I'd be helping.
Yeah, Leslie, I appreciate that. I really do.
Oh my God. I've got a fingerprint lock at my closet door.
Yeah, that's going the extra mile. That's,
Katie, let's figure out a way to do that.
Maybe just don't cheat. Right? The tennis balls in the toilet probably caused the most damage. We all are pretty evenly matched. I think we're evenly matched. No, I'll tell you why. And I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get 50 more people to leave. But she had a like a thing to hold a laptop.
Wait, there's more?
No, it's still part of it. It was hanging from the purse stuff. It was in that section, but it was Prada, and I knew that one was like $3,800. So that was just one.
Don't. What did you do to it?
I put it back nicely, and it's hanging there. She probably still uses it to this day. Probably your favorite.
God, I knew you were going to pull through.
Yeah.
You're a little angel.
I looked at that one and I said, I can't do the Prada.
You little cherub.
Yeah.
You're a little baby angel.
Well,
little Crimmy with candy ribbons.
Nice. See? That's not that bad.
Yeah, I was mad, very mad. Yeah. Wait, what's this now? My ex tried to hide his profile on a dating app. I made a profile with his type and chatted with him. Awesome.
No
women don't F around, man. I love women.
That's
for this reason.
awesome.
It is.
Man. That is awesome. You knew exactly. You knew his type and made the profile.
Absolutely fucking not.
That'd be a lot harder.
No fucking way. Would you help him with the clothes if he asked as a friend? No. Nope. I wouldn't help you with that. Listen, if you get cheated on by some future girl, I will go to the ends of the earth. Okay. I'll help you. I'll take the clothes out. I'll happily keep them. We'll steal them. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll burn the place to the ground. I have no problem doing that.
Okay.
Or we'll steal the clothes, but we'll get rid of we'll destroy everything else. I will shit on her bed if I need to. Amanda Heard style.
Yeah. Right? She dropped a deuce on the bed.
Yeah, I'll do that for you.
Yeah.
I will take a shit on the bed. I am not going to help you with, no. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Did she press charges? She called the police, actually. And there was, I got called out and they interviewed me many times. And no, I didn't, I never got arrested. To be honest, I also did deny it.
Goosebumps.
I went in and went like this.
Goosebumps, right.
Yeah,
I won't do that. Yeah, I love you. I'm not doing that.
When I walked in, I said, I just said, you realize this is ridiculous, right? I said, this is a person and that we had a very large argument. I never did any of this. I would never do any of this.
That is such a fact. We were just talking about, you'll never be able to hide anything from a woman on a mission. She will find out. And I'm Italian. I find everything out. Mm-hmm. No, it's never going to happen. I love it when guys try to sneak around and do shit that's not even cheating. Okay. We've got people who have been in my life before. Listen to her dreaming. Yeah. We've got people who've been in my life who try to even just get away with dumb shit. Guys, I am a sleuth. I go through everything. Do I not? No stone unturned. And guess what else I do? I record and I take photos. We know this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Well, I don't have anything to worry about.
Meredith Lynn, that's awesome. She got a Google Earth picture of the cheater's car in front of the house. Well played. Well played. Good stuff.
All right, Nikki K. Don't you have to go live?
Yeah. Ooh, I never saw that. Never saw that, Nikki. Sounds nasty though. Who would do such a thing?
Katie, I love that show so much. I love that show.
Which one?
I want you to try to watch it with me, The Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, it's brand new, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can listen to it.
I could listen to it.
Yeah, cheating is...
Pocketown John says, I'm keeping my pockets full of chocolate just in case. May I suggest you throw in a couple of Werthers?
Oh, yeah.
Just in case Quib's around.
That was a compliment, right?
Of course. You don't do the chocolate. You're more of a Werther's girl, are you not?
I like a hard candy.
Okay. Why the default setting? Always has to be that Tommy has said something mean. Maybe sometimes I'm being kind.
Babe, nobody.
Has that ever occurred to you?
All right. I think I'm going to let you go live on your other channel and maybe try not talking for a little bit.
You know what? It's just hello, Witchy. Not a cheater, but many moons ago, my roommates and I had a horrible landlord.
Ate our leftovers. My roommate lifted a ceiling tile and threw shrimp in there. That's cool. That's smart. I've heard of that one many times.
Yep, that's foul.
Sticking that down the AC vent and whatnot.
Yeah.
Putting shrimp and stuff in the curtain rod fillers.
Mm-hmm.
Women are smart.
Yeah.
Like I said, Reese, you're queen of receipts. No question. Kind of shocks me when guys are dumb around me like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be dating myself. I love Hockey Town John. Yeah, it's a good butterscotch, though.
Butterscotch. Yeah.
Yeah, Lori Lee, he can't watch new shows because of the way they're edited. He gets headaches.
Yeah. I have a brain injury, and television and stuff that's edited really fast does weird things with temporal lobe seizures. So I don't watch movies or television anymore. If it's single camera, right, and they're not editing it together, I can watch anything. Like documentaries are great. True crime's easy because they're not editing stuff, but films are not usually an option. Or even a really even my brother's stuff was edited so much, and just
genius.
Wow.
I love that, Rachel. Wow. I love women. They're so clever.
Yeah. Systroming? Don't talk to me about systroming, bro. I'm familiar with systroming.
Yeah, I agree. It's my favorite show, Katie.
If you go over to my other channel, you can watch me eat that stuff like 3 different times. It's the nastiest stuff on earth. Systroming is just god awful. In fact, I feel like I'm gonna hurl just thinking about it.
Peanut Head, let's get you on to your other show because I want you to make sure you get enough sleep tonight.
Yeah.
You didn't sleep well last night.
I did not.
So let's make that happen for you.
I will. All right, people. I will see you on the boat in about 5 minutes. Hey, kid, I'm not in your way, am I? Huh? Look at this cat.
No, kid. Why would you think you're being an inconvenience?
Look at her.
I see her.
Can you possibly, honestly, look, where would I sit?
That's where she's been. Tommy's been on the edge.
Look at that cat.
Tommy was on here. Look at that. Tommy was on the edge. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever known.
It really was.
Okay, so I'm going to end now, and I will be on probably tomorrow. I really have to hit the packing hard, though, guys. So if you don't see me, that's why, but I'll post about it in the Facebook group. Oh, I thought there was something on my face. It's my screen. Okay, love you guys. Thanks for being here with us always. Thank you for the super chats, especially you, Analytical Blarney. And guys, yeah, love you, Jamie Palmer. Thanks for listening to our crazy ass stories. Katie Fulton, we may not sleep as well tonight hearing that last story. I have a hard time with that, and I'm not over it. I might lose a little sleep. All right, everybody, I'm ending, and I will see you tomorrow.